Hey guys, it's Amber and I'm getting ready to show you my 2017 album. So what I did last year is I made my 2018 album for the first time and I loved it so much. I loved the process that I immediately went back to 2017 and made that album. So I went and got an extra album. Here for the book plate I used the rubber Liz Tamanaha piece and used part of the box flap. And I did this for 2016 as well. So some similarities to my 2018 album. On the inside here I have just some basic gray paper, a die cut from Felicity Jane and the December 2017 chipboard. I have another piece from the 2018 kit. I think one of these was from the extra pack and one was from the last one. And a 3-inch clear circle, like acetate circle. I backed in white so that I could put it on there and the words would really pop. Stamped the December again. So those two are very similar openers. And then here I have a little tag page. This is from Elle Studio. That's from Allie. That one might be also Elle Studio. And then just trying to use up some of the yearly product that I have. So it's hard to see here, but this is a 2017 Transparency from Liz Tamanaha. This was from Studio Calico. And just had my goals for the year, like a little intro. Day 1 was a visit from our elf Lily. I have a little flip up here. I gotta, tighten down my washi tape there. So her name is Snowflake. And then a little thicker, glitter thicker on the outside. A picture of her coming in and playing with the other toys and a note from the kids saying, "Thank you for Snowflake." She was a soft elf that they could play with. So day 2, I love this. We decorated our tree. Just have a little close-up of the blank tree with no lights. This was an Elle Studio card. I loved it because it says bought if it's real or artificial, date you put it up, who decorated it, and your favorite ornament. I thought that was cute. Then we had a tag and a card from Allie, and then in Felicity Jane card here. And what I did here is I took a 12 by 12 3x4 packet and I folded it in half so I have a little flip out, just so it wasn't multiple pages. But Allie cards, Jasmine Jones, another Allie card, some chipboard. And in this album I got smart and I ripped off all the extra layers so my chipboard's much thinner. Little die cut. And just love the way this little flip out came out. So I could show individual pictures of the kids all decorating. Day 3, crazy little Facebook story where my boyfriend and I were going on a trip at the end of the month, and like my Facebook post from that day says, crazy as it sounds, all of our wrapping is done, we're on limited time, and we were kidless, so we got it done really ahead this year. I mean, it was the 3rd, so it gave me an excuse to use this adorable little Santa card. And that's my day 3 story, a picture of my gift wrap. You might have seen from my 2018 album, I lined up my paper the same way, did this circle. This one does not have the number and it has a free file that Allie gave us, but love the consistency. Day 4 was decorating my tree at work. Punched out a card from Liz Tamanaha and just added a little chipboard star. Day 5 is a little insert here. I'd had surgery in November, so day 5. And then this was just showing where I had therapy, and then the stars were all the days that I had physical therapy that month, because it was kind of a big part of my month trying to work that in. Day 6 was just some packaging and some baking stories, so cookies, some new cookie chips that I used called Super Cookie from Guitar. Not sure if I'm saying that right. Baker's chocolate packaging to show my Oreo truffles, and on the back just some other things like sugar cookie toast crunch or lit truffles. So I just kind of saved them all at the end of the season and then put them together, just snacks we'd had. Day 7, I have another 3x8 insert, just with a 3x8 card that I cut down, and then showing a screenshot of my phone because I was able to order tickets for a Taylor Swift concert that wasn't until much later, many months later. Day 8 here are 2 cards from Elle's Studio and Allie cork pieces of the kids making slime. Day 9 was a story about little mini trees. I had gotten them from their room and I was able to use some gold foil cards that kind of went with this 6x8 paper that was gold. And simple story, I went shopping with my grandma. We went out to lunch. It's something that we do often. Every year before Christmas we go shopping together, so I just told that story here, and I loved this paper. Just added a little happy star on the top. day 11. It's funny, when I went back, I didn't realize I used this photo twice, but I needed like a 6x8 cat photo to back up this paper. So this picture is actually in here twice, but day 11 is a picture of the kitten and then being silly together. Another thing that I had done from the 2018 album was cut out cards I really loved but still wanted to use, and then layered them with chipboard and other pieces. Just some Ally cards, Ally chipboard. And then here, I actually love the way this came out. This was an envelope that they included, like a pocket, sorry. So this is a card from the Seasons story kit that I used. It's like a greenish color font, cork and cork. And then I made a little tag pocket. So this was one of the craft tags, and on the back I had my journaling, a little sticker. And this just was one of the cards that said December Stories that I just used, as a filler. And then this was one of the kids' lists. This was Juliana's list, so that was her list for Caitlin, her list for Easton, and this, which kills me, dad list, anything that says best or dad. So a little treasure to have that with her handwriting. So I just put a little pull tab on top and just layered these little pieces in here. Have a little tab there, and on the back I included a 6x8 paper from either the kit or the add-on kit, I do not recall anymore, from the 2018 set. And I matched up my die cuts the best I could. So I have like cork with yellow, gray with gray, green, that might be like a weird greenish color, black and white and red, gray on gray, green on green, pink on pink, and just kind of had fun playing with the shapes and some different pieces. This is like a gold foil from the 2018 kit. Picture of our stockings hanging, and an Elle Studio stocking. This was an Ally card. And then this is another story about the stockings hanging up in my grandma's house, because I am like a little Christmas Nazi and I hang them a specific way, and there's a funny story there. My family loves to tease me. So again, I had explained in my 2018 video how much I love doing these pockets, finding like some circles or like transparencies and different shapes and stuff on the inside, stuff on the outside. What was fun about this was this card was used duplicate on the opposite side, and so was this one. So it says most wonderful time of the year, but it's in a different color on the other side. So here I have a music transparency and a die cut and just pieces of cards cut down. That's a rubber piece, and this is just showing my favorite like Christmas music on both sides, different soundtracks. And here I have a little puppy heart on the back of the rubber piece, another rubber piece of chipboard. And then day 15 is my boyfriend's work party, so a picture of the tree as a 3x8, and then some 2x3 photos. This is a Jasmine Jones card. Love this holiday party time. I think that's so cute. Just showing our food and people there. And then a picture of us in front of the tree. Day 16. This was some pictures I had retaken in 2018. 2017 was the first time they did it. And I ended up using some of this. No, I actually didn't use these for Christmas cards. The kids were just having fun playing with all the stuffed animals. So here's the kitten sitting on my lap. This was one of the specialty cards that I cut down from a 4x6 to a 3x4. And added some chipboard, some simple journaling. Love the grayish beige color here. My boyfriend's birthday is the 17th, so this is just a Facebook post showing him thanking people. Like I said, when you go back and tell stories, sometimes it's not super complete, but something. 18th was a snow day, so I just have some thickers, and I used some of the asterisks just to show like snowflakes, make it look interesting, and a chipboard piece. Day 19, I used one of the 3x8 transparencies, so it's Merry and Bright in a text font. Cut out a card here and use like an addressing cards word phrase sticker. And on the back, that's a punched out piece from another Ally with a circle. And then was just trying to help like mimic our Christmas card this year. So it was a picture of us from Disney, and then I was a picture from one of our vacations together. This cut file was super huge in 2018, and I was super excited to put it in my 2018 album. Didn't find the room or time, but I was able to play with it with my 2017 album, and that was the cool part about going back, is I had a list of ideas that inspired me, so I was able to remember those and get them into other albums. So just some little die cut paper. This is propped up with a little puppy sticker, so it looks like it's open. I just love the way that came out. So this was talking about us getting packed and finalized for our trip to Europe, which is the story for the next day. So travel album. This is a great card by Jasmine Jones. One side said away from the holidays, the other side said home for the holidays. And it was kind of fun to use it for a different, in a different way than I expected we would. So just a simple card from Christine Heron with the Project Life kit, and then getting into some travel photos. So here we are in London, day 22. We have a 3x8 insert here with some photos. This was an Ali card. I think this was a Liz Tamanaha card with some Ali chipboard pieces, numbering 1 through 5. Day 23, just showing some more pictures of us with some Ali accessories that are non-Christmassy. Day 24, we went to Paris. Super fun. So this was a Liz Tamanaha card I punched out. Then I have like a rubber puffy sticker here. This was a fun way to use this plastic piece that came in the 2018 kit, and then this chipboard fit perfectly along the bottom. So I love the way that came out. It's super bold yet very simple, and just these little pops of red to move your eye around the page. And this is a 6x8 Kelly Perky paper that said Noel, which was perfect since we were in France. Used this other 3-inch plastic circle from Ali, which I loved. I found the perfect spot for that, I think, because it's just simple and draws your eye. And here we have another 3x8 insert, but they're not 2x3 photos. I believe they're 3x3 layered on top of this Kelly Perky card. And then pictures of us going to the Eiffel Tower at night on Christmas Eve, which was magical. So I was able to use some Christmas Eve chipboard and a Christmas Eve card from Ali. And this, I believe, was a Jasmine Jones card. And then just showing pictures of our dinner. We went out for a special dinner. A 3x8 card insert from Ali. And we went to see Notre Dame, which is now really bittersweet after they had their fire earlier this year. So I'm so glad, we took the time. It's just a simple gray card, chipboard and a puffy sticker here. We went back to London and we stayed near Windsor Palace, and we went to the Harry Potter Museum, which was super amazing and fun. Could have put a million pictures of that day alone in our album, but kept it kind of simple here. This was actually a little piece from a pajama set that I had gotten for someone, and I kept the tag thinking I'd use it someday, and it was perfect for that. And day 28, we actually were flying out, but we had a late evening flight, so we went to Windsor Castle and walked around. And our plane flight home with a welcome home. I believe that's a home from the Home Story kit. And then here I layered a die cut on top of a piece of chipboard. Here I created a 4x6 insert from the Elle's Studio card set, and then used their acrylic here. So Merry Christmas to kind of get us back into bright, fun, colorful Christmas. So we actually celebrated with them, of course, after Christmas. And so picture the kids when they came over on the 29th. Here's a fun 2x2 insert page. I had a hard time finding paper that matched my wrapping paper, so I actually went and cut out pieces of the wrapping paper. So this is wrapping, this is wrapping. This is a card from Elle's Studio. This is a little puffy sticker. I made a little shaker pocket here with some little wood veneer pieces and sequins. Thought that was really fun. A 2x2 die cut insert again, and some wooden pieces. And then on the back, more wrapping paper, wrapping paper, wrapping paper, Kelly Perky card. And I loved creating this little collage of accessories and pieces. So that was really fun. Picture of the tree with the presents and like a little star puffy sticker and chipboard, like kind of, swoosh to lead your eyes through the page. And then pictures of the kids with their dad, a little chipboard star. Opening presents, me with kittens on my lap, like always. And then here I have, the funny thing about this picture is it had shown up on day 11 was this is when he actually got his little Christmas present bow, but he looks so handsome. So this is actually a little flip up that I created. So this is minked white foil transparency on top of the photo, which then lifts up and has just a little story underneath. It was a fun way to do that flip up. And here I cut down a 6x8 piece of paper because it was too much yellow and I thought it looked really fun on the black and white stars. took my hole punch and punched a little spot for the chipboard. And then this book actually goes all the way to the 31st. So celebrating New Year's with the kids, going out for dinner, and then a little selfie of me, a Christmas card, and then this was, I believe, included in the packaging for December Daily, and it had the year. So I just finished up that. So again, I hope you enjoyed looking at my album and that you are super excited for 2019. I know I can't wait. Thanks for watching. Bye.